actually bigger on the inside than the outside. Sorry, Mum. I heard it, and I followed the voice. When are you leaving again?
Hey, are you okay?
More importantly, are you? I'm not the one that nearly...
Yeah, but you just look like you zoned out.
Just thinking some things through.
I see. Not easy before we jump through some hurdles within the antimatter universe.
You sure you're up for it?
Who the hell do you think you married? I've gone through all kinds of injuries and near-death experiences.
Yeah, you actually died, though.
Point being, unless death themselves actually drags me up to whatever afterlife our kind can conceive of, and they'll have to drag me kicking and screaming, I am not going to sit on the sidelines just because I got roughed up. Besides, that extra batch of regeneration energy cleaned up my wounds.
You don't regret it, right?
Yes, absolutely. I obviously didn't mean what I said when I suggested you use it on me.
I mean, it could have been a spur of the moment.
Liam, I made my decision when you and Hannah had time together. Getting married, and I guess since the cat is out of the bag about Harriet, it strengthened things.
Yeah, that's a bone I definitely want to pick about with you. You knew. So, what's with the defense?
She told me not to say anything. I know I should have said something immediately, but she stressed the importance of secrecy. I guess she wanted to tell you herself.
I guess so. She wants to stop me from dying in this crisis. I mean, who doesn't? So I guess it makes sense that she would rather spill the beans herself than someone else. I still can't believe it, though. I mean, yeah, it's from an adjacent timeline, but still... It just makes me more hopeful. To find a way to survive, to have a kid.
I pray that it's a sign. I guess it's a good-ish segue to what I wanted to bring up. I may have asked for some help before being on the verge of death. And I know it's risky, but I had to bring some familiar faces to be a part of this crisis.
I'm a bit disappointed that I personally never got an invitation from you.
Figured I'd have to fight another war. It's like, this is my calling.
You brought your past selves here. Oh, wait, won't that be consequential? I mean, should anything happen?
Hey, it never stopped us when we faced Axtros.
Well, it's always great to have more help from you, Jades.
Things were a bit hazy, but we were filled on certain details about this Eternal.
We'll try not to get involved with any heavy duties, but given what happened the last time 3 Jades were together, we should be okay.
Yeah, I never got that. I mean, you can remember, right? Despite what you usually suffer with when it comes to a new incarnation, as well as the fact that the younger incarnations tend to forget multi-incarnation events.
It's complicated, but it's like what was lost is found again. Pieces of our memory form back together. It's just when we are on our own again, the timelines return to being out of sync.
Oh, this is gonna get a little bit awkward.
How come?
Wait, I think she's recognizable. And yet, I cannot put my mind on why.
Not important to focus on. So, you surprised me by bringing them both here, so did you have a plan in mind? I'm assuming they're not going to do anything potentially consequential, so I'm going to guess that means exemption from facing the Eternal.
They'll be jumping through Earths to protect the ones most in danger. We're still in double digits. Barely, though. They'll take on the Hollowed.
Huh. Sorry. It's so eerie seeing you 3 together. Liam, a word?
Sure. Please don't gossip about me behind my back.
So, they're all my moms. I mean, not exactly, but same person. Different incarnations.
One day you might look completely different yourself. Regeneration. So, is there anything you wanted?
Well, I've been assessing data. Time is fracturing. That's what that blonde woman in there told me, at least. Saying she would look further into it. But I was in the Orbis and, well, it kept flipping between several dates. It's like time cannot make its mind up on what day it is.
Oh, that could be bad. Well, you said several. I want you to go into my Orbis, keep a track on these dates. Consider me curious.
Is she going to be okay? Are you?
She's shrugging it off as if nothing's happened. That's very much your mother. Makes no sense for her to reflect on the past if she struggles to remember it. So she's got to keep moving forwards. As must I. Long, long ago, I met a variant of yourself. Nice chap. And I can see why there's such a connection between Orcelians and Time Lords. I got that right.
Can't say I've heard of them existing where I'm from. Sorry about that. What sort of connection did you mean?
Oh, you know, the double hearts, time travelling, bigger on the inside machinery, even the whole deal with regeneration. Going through it right now.
Oh, don't tell me you're holding it in. It's not good for you if you do that. Little note, step outside your ship if you are going to burst out into regeneration energy. I've been guilty of that one a few times myself. My old girl gets so mardy when I do it.
Noted. Although I don't know if I'm going to change. Since I'm fated to die. And that brings me to the reason I'm here right now, because you mentioned about time being fractured. My daughter... It still feels eerie saying that. She mentioned about several dates keep cropping up.
See, that's what was a bit weird. I couldn't understand it. I was baffled. I hate that sometimes when I can't understand something, but looking at certain signatures, it was staring me right in the face. Take a look. The antimatter wave. Wave isn't in an ocean. I love an ocean. Oh, I love a good beach. Anyway, because there aren't many Earths left, the wave is throwing certain Earths off balance. It's altering dates like a ripple effect. Remnants of lost universes rippling into nearby Earths and distorting time, incoming and receding over and over again to distort what the current date is for a certain Earth.
Well, here's what I do not get. It's not going to be right. Say we were still in October, and the ripple affected time for it to be in December. We'd still be in the former month.
Unless the very thing that was altering the dates could potentially alter time as well. Been there before, a year that never was. Point being, it doesn't matter if it was October 1 second, December the next. With these ripples, it could very much make the latter month the present date.
Oh no.
Yeah, it looks pretty terrible now, but we will be able to restore things back to normal when we beat this Eternal. We've always got to travel, hopefully.
No, it's... I said I didn't think I'd make it to my next incarnation for a reason. It's because... there is a certain date. It's one I'm afraid to confront. November 26, 2024. That is the date I die. It would be my final day.
Oh. Are you sure it's not a sign that you're just going to regenerate? I've had a few of those experiences before. Even been told that my time is coming to an end. My time with this face, I mean. Scary thing is, I don't even know if it's for this event.
No, this is total death. I was warned by the Infinite that if there were to be a good ending for all of time and space during this crisis, it would see my sacrifice my death?
I don't know you too much. I'd like to. You seem brilliant. And know in the universe impossible things happen every single day. There should be a way to defy the odds. Laugh at destiny's face. Scream, "Not today, universe!" And there have been some moments where I thought there was no way forward for me. And I found out the universe can surprise you. Don't let the possibility of this date scare you. Use it as an opportunity to bolster yourself and fight fate with everything you have.
Liam, you're needed in the Orbis.
I'll try. Thank you, Doctor. Good to know that being a beacon of hope is something that isn't lost on you.
All I'm saying is we cannot delay not going inside the antimatter universe. She messed up. We've got a golden path paved for us to take the fight to her.
I get that. You just died, though. I think you need 5 minutes to get yourself together before entertaining the idea of going into her yard.
We don't even have a minute. Every second we waste, the Eternal gets more powerful. I'd also rather make the most of my post-regeneration state to try to take out as much damage as possible, thus damaging her further.
Then stay. I know. Who am I to have an opinion? We don't know if your current state would include the possibility of the Eternal outright killing you again. She's a goddess of death for a reason. The Hollow, on the other hand, have a link to her and won't pose a threat to disrupting your... what was it? 12 hours of invulnerability?
You know, you do have a point.
Thank you.
Why do you have an opinion? As far as I'm concerned, you are nothing more than the Eternal's bitch. I think I speak for everyone in this Orbis when I say we have no reason to take your advice into account.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're throwing me off. First, me and Jade are kicking your ass.
Hardly. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
No, he's got a point. What's exactly the situation with you, and if you're trying to be all benevolent, where the hell were you before Earth 2 died?
Firstly, I am not all benevolent. My mind is torn in two. One moment I can have your backs, the next I can have your backs broken. I can't control this, which is why I wasn't helping you on Earth 2. The Hyde persona was in control. Hannah can surely back me up on this one, right?
Seriously? You don't think you're pushing your luck with that condescending remark?
Look, normally I would agree with the sentiments of Jade and with Lyra. However, when the second to the Eternal is having conflict, that proposes an interesting spin. Now, before anything is said, I have been far from Wolf's biggest fan.
Yeah, and I'd like to remind you that since the war, the 2 times you have decided to take in Wolf's suggestions, he had your back broken.
I'm aware. But you're not just suffering from mental anguish. You're lost. I mean, you look exhausted. You should be thriving, with little reason to hope to be speaking of a way to bring down the Eternal with me.
Ever since my failure on Ocella, the Eternal poisoned my mind to unlock new ways to become powerful. Total control of the whole. Despite things, I imagined it was an act of generosity. But my mind... It's been a constant conflict over what is wrong and what is right. She didn't just allow me more power. It woke something up inside me.
Well, that would explain why you're conflicted. But that means there is a benefit of us using that conflict against the Eternal.
She still has a hold on me if she needs my assistance. She pulls me to her and knows I'm against her. I'm dead.
You might want to get out of that rock you've been living under. We're all going to be dead if we're not able to defeat her. Look, I hate you. But if you fight through this hold, it might be one of the bravest things you've ever done. You've always thought that survival was a guarantee siding with the Eternal.
This canon. It's been something I've been aware of. The Eternal has gloated about its impact, but never explains certain technicalities. Since you've been at her side longer, how can it be stopped?
It can't. There's no way to cancel out the wave. However, there is a treadmill. It can reverse the wave, maybe with enough force. It can crash the cannon and that might stop the mass wave from consuming the remaining Earths out there.
Wait. Did you say treadmill?
I'm speaking clear English. Yes, treadmill. Bearing in mind it will take a colossal amount of energy to feed the wave back into the cannon.
Liam, can I speak to you in private for a second, please?
Sure. Jade, try not to kill Wolf. Hannah, everything okay?
No. What's your opinion on coincidences?
Well, I tend to ignore them sometimes. What's the issue?
You remember our talk about seeing you die? Well, I left out the circumstances of how I saw you die.
Oh, I tend to shy away from spoilers, though. I mean, it does kind of ruin the plot.
Take this seriously! I only got to see you die. No idea of where it was or when, but I saw you die. Running for your life. This might be the moment you die. Things are escalating with the Eternal. Earths are dying at a rapid rate. We can't pass this off as coincidental.
Harry is trying to decode the randomized dates that is impacting our universe. Time is being rippled. Several new dates are being rewritten to what is considered to be present day. I'm trying to not think about the prospect that today could be the day, whilst we're still in the unknown. However, even if present day is the date of my death, the idea of defying destiny is something I always love to try and fight for. And right now, time is complicated. Thus, even if it's red, time can be rewritten, especially in these circumstances.
So, you're still willing to step into the antimatter universe again, to face her? Even if the stars align for you to die?
I'd rather not focus on the negatives until death stares me directly in my face. I want to have hope. Because maybe destiny can be rewritten. I've done it before, and I can do it again.
And what was that all about before? What destiny were you headed towards that makes you think you might have a chance to avert this too? Liam, I don't want to challenge this. I'm just saying some things are unavoidable.
So was becoming a tyrant in a place called Outer Heaven. That was where my journey was headed towards, and yet that future will never happen.
So a shift in alignment. Incomparable to dying. Sacrificing yourself to save the universe. I'm sure this tyrant you said you would potentially become had a choice. Now, you have a choice. In sacrificing yourself to save everything in creation. But I don't think you're the person who would rescind the idea of looking out for those remaining. What was it you said about the universal war after our skirmish with the Risers?
In the Orbis, I told you the story of how I thought I blew up every Riser and Orcelian in order to stop the universe from becoming one universal inferno. I was certain I was going to die too. And so I was surprised that I survived.
Right. You sacrifice yourself in your darkest hours to look out for the universe. If the moment comes, if the future is certain you will die in this crisis, I think you'll have no choice but to take it. Because you are someone who would sacrifice yourself for the lives of the many. And that hurts. Because I don't want you to die.
I know. I promise I'll do what I can to survive. I don't go actively looking for destiny to be fulfilled at the expense of me.
Liam, we're about to enter the antimatter universe. Everyone's exiting the Orbis. Get ready.
I'll see you in a bit, Hannah.
So, how are our chances of succeeding against a supposedly vulnerable Eternal?
Why is that? Ooh, doubting the infinite speech of inspiration will not live up to the hype?
They do have a time machine, I'm just saying. And I know this is a big risk given how unreliable your ship is.
Your fault, remember?
We still have a honeymoon. Look, the antimatter universe isn't exactly recommended for spots for newlyweds. I know some romantic planets. We could spend years there and pop back here 5 seconds after we left.
Are you saying this in the hopes that nothing consequential will happen?
Liam, you can do this. Do you want to know why I absorbed those extra regenerations? You. I know we've had the prophecy lingering for you, but I believe you will live. I thought about you when you were away with Hannah, and I had faith you would survive beyond this crisis.
I know. I mean, you are stubborn that you would die for the right reasons.
And so somewhere in both of my hearts, I know surviving is for the right reason. Because you don't believe in what is told, what is written. Destiny can go
I get it. I will find a way around this, I promise. I love you. Now, I'll be out there in a moment. I just gotta conserve energy for the Orbis.
November 26, 2024.
I had a feeling. Don't you just hate it when you're right at times?
That was the day you died. And now it's happening all over again. The same day, different events.
Yeah. Go and catch your mother. I just need to do something first. Oof.
I love you, Dad. Do what you always do. The right thing.
Let's be serious. Old girl. This is it. Thank you so much for looking after me. I know you're listening to my every word. You're probably the best thing to happen to me. Now, Harriet is going to need your help after the crisis is done. Because you gave me infinite opportunity. And I'm asking for you to do the same to her. To show her the beauty of what the universe will be. Once more into the breach. Thank you, my beautiful Orbis.
We have the chance to transfer some Earths into a pocket dimension, but efforts to transfer these Earths will be difficult. My sister has placed a transferal log on all remaining Earths. I am not aware of how possible it is she knows of my plan, but she will execute any plans to ensure all Earths are doomed.
My Earth was locked. Though it meant I could not go home, I'm to guess this will act differently if we zip there and back without issue. But given how difficult it was to power through the lock that was applied to my Earth, how screwed are we?
Not very. We can access the antimatter universe. This is our chance to attack and strike hard against the Eternal. A few objectives await us, including disabling the lock. However, the decay process is lethal in a room powered by microwaves at a severe level.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a room powered by microwaves. Imagine you've shrunk and you're walking in an oven.
So, anyone enters that room. Oh god.
That seems suicidal. Burning more and more the longer you stay in that room. Who's wanting to go through that?
I don't know if there's anyone more appropriate than me. If some of my body gets modified, I won't walk in there and blow apart. And I'll suffer a lot slower than someone that's more than 10% flesh.
Alex, you don't have to do this.
No, I agree with him. Let this goof cook his cybernetic ass off.
You may have a new face. I didn't ask for your input though. She has a point. I'm mainly cybernetic. I stand a better chance of getting that lock disabled than the majority of you.
Yeah, and you still have human parts that will suffer greatly.
It can't be any more painful than some of the stuff I've been through.
Hey, question for the teacher. So, obviously the god of death is going to be pissed. Who's going to tell her to back off?
I'm going to confront my sister. Stepping into her domain will attract her attention. Because we're dealing with her and the Hallowed inside the walls of the antimatter universe. Her strength doubles, and so I will be strong enough just to face her.
When we went to rescue Hannah, however, you suffered. Are you sure you're going to be able to handle any detriments whilst battling the Eternal?
I'll be fine. There's the room hosting the antimatter cannon, and Earth 2 will no doubt be the next target for the Hallowed, especially with its active cannon. It will carry a weaker defense, so the Hallowed will attack if altered. So, they will need to be occupied on the Earths they're scattered across.
Earth 2. Whilst the siblings face each other, she will make sure that destroying Earth 2, for those out of the loop, only a select number of Earths have quantum towers. Destroying them will speed up the intensity of the wave, so with the largest spike out of the 3 remaining Earths, with towers heading towards Earth 2, she's going to send all her soldiers there.
I think you're right. I can still be able to get a bit of an intuition of what she's going to do next. Whilst they're starting to fade away, the ties to her are still a pain in the ass.
We cannot delay things further. I sense the biggest event during this crisis is about to unfold. We need to stand tall, be brave, embrace destiny. No matter your role in this, your impact in this crisis is important. Keep that in mind.
So, quick question which is baffling my head. Why aren't we suffering from the antimatter particles?
The Eternal engineered the particles in her universe to slow down decay enough so she didn't have to evaporate herself, thus allowing us to thrive.
Oh, nice. I'm sure Omega would be screaming if he could do that.
The Hallowed will be approaching in moments. We shall disperse. Do be prepared. They will carry more strength with this being their native home.
Hannah is directing me to the room with the cannon. Even with the death of the Harbinger, she still has that knowledge.
I'm going with Liam to the cannon room.
As am I.
I'm fine, okay? Your support could really be of benefit to the battlefield.
Look, we have 2 Jades to cover this one, and whatever happens, I am not leaving your side.
This is where we must depart. Some of you have objectives, whilst the rest of the heroes achieve their goals on Earth 2, and the other threaten Earths. It has been an honor to notice your efforts, and I wish you all the best.
Okay, not to sound paranoid, but that sounded like a goodbye.
I think that was. A lot of people are going to be giving it their all in this moment. Including me. What do you say, Mitch? Do you fancy travelling with me? Because you're my best friend. We've known each other since I was, 30? I just thought the Orbis vessels can not just travel anywhere in time, but space too. It would be cool to have these nights to explore. Yes? Okay, thanks, bud. I'll see you later. Hi.
Hello, you.
Jade, I believe. I am aware. I don't mean any harm.
I never thought I'd say this, but what time are you free?
What?
Sorry, I'll say it slowly. What time are you free?
No, I got that. Just... Don't you...
Hate you. Ha! I thought I did. Your entire family are crap. And I imagined you'd be no different. That, or there was something evil lurking in you. Look, why don't we head out to my place and talk this out?
Look at you. And notice you're in need of someone who will always be happy to spend their days by you. Whether it's us being best of friends or something more than that.
Oh, well, people have just not seen me as something special or someone they should stick by. That's why I worry about reputation. A lot of people have distanced themselves from me as they see me for what my family have done.
That's awful.
It can be. But I've coped.
You don't need to cope. You need someone to see you as what I see you. And that's why I'm happy to be there. Every step of the way.
You mean that?
Of course. I want to be a big part of your life. I trust you. You may not see it or know it, but as far as I'm concerned, you're my hero. And you always will be.
Hey. You okay?
Yeah, just thought I forgot something. Come along then.
Can I say something, and you promise you won't tell him?
What's going on?
I know that this is the date he dies, but we're all in agreement that we cannot allow that to happen.
Look, I don't know what to do. I can try to convince him not to go through with this, but there's only so much I can do in trying to get him to listen. Your father, he's stubborn at times.
Sure, but I may have a trick up my sleeve. He won't like it. Neither will Jade.
Oh, sister. Actively pursuing me. Very bold.
You are at your most determined. Despite your setbacks, you are at your most dominant. Like it or not, I am the only person who can kill you.
Selective memory, dear. What happened on Orcella? We fought, and you struggled to keep up with me. Now, I'm not only more powerful than that occasion, but you're in my playground, where strength pushes me twice as much. If I were to guess, this seems like you are asking for an execution.
Am I aware of the impossible circumstances? Yes. But you are vulnerable at the moment. No amount of antimatter will restore you to your full potential by the time we're all done.
I could have an arm tied behind my back and still beat you. Say, surely your recruits would stand by your side. Never would have thought my sister, someone who helped me build this universe, would be regressed to a scapegoat so they can hope to win. Pathetic. Still, I'll allow them that hope. All for it to be stripped away from them.
I guess someone's gotta do it.
Hey! Hey!
Wait, you're...
The doctor? Nice to meet you. Now, you're entering a room of microwaves, is that correct?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt like a mother. Why are you here?
Laena, as she calls herself, she sent me here. Knew you were going to power through those rooms. And I said, well, surely I could regulate the temperatures.
Can you?
I can try. That's why I'm here. Sorry, but why are you going through that? Wouldn't that be sacrificial?
My body's a machine. You go through there, the temps would rip your skin apart.
Well, nah, I would regenerate, like your friend. However, I really like this space, so I'd like to keep it a little bit longer. You sure you can go through this?
Someone's got to get to the other side and allow the Earth to reach this pocket dimension.
Okay, opening these doors. Best of luck to you. You okay?
Yeah, just like Liam suggested. Makes the heat waves in the UK seem like a winter breeze. I'm going in.
So, we were told this tower has to be protected. Looks pretty dead already.
If Earth's 2 tower gets eliminated, the speed of the wave increases. We're already in the final 3. More Earths are being eliminated. Even as we speak, I can sense another Earth has died. I should be in the antimatter universe. Too much is at stake here.
Knowing my future incarnation, she is aware you're a heavy hitter. And we not only need to take the fight on the Earths that are in danger of crumbling due to the wave, but we need someone who can defend us against these horrid creatures.
Personally, I think she's right. And speaking of heavy hitters, your heroes need a strong ally to protect these Earths. I guess a strong villain needs to deal with you.
You.
Yes, it's me. But this isn't what it looks like. Not at the moment.
I know him.
Yeah, annoying piece of work known as Red Wolf. Someone who used to be best friends with my brother. Has the tendency to betray.
Look, I could respond with such snark if I wanted to, but as of right now, I am on your side. Take what you can.
I heard that one before.
No, listen. My mind is being pulled to 2 different sides. Liam could verify that my mind has not been stable, not since the Eternal infected me with her antimatter energy.
And that's our problem because?
Because it means that I don't have much time left before I become a real problem.
I would not get too ahead of yourself there. Wait. I don't think that there is your standard hollowed.
Correct. See, whilst Goody Two-Shoes Wolf might believe that being infected with this necrotic blessing is more of a curse, it allows me to expand my horizons further. It allows creativity in what these hollowed creatures can become.
Did he just summon Cthulhu?
If only. But the resemblance is inspired.
I need you all to avoid going after that one. Just take out the normal iterations of the hollowed.
That implies you're going after that beast, so who's to stop me from destroying that tower?
The narrative is always the same between us, Wolfie.
Is that?
Here it is. The foretold antimatter cannon. Constantly producing enough power to distribute antimatter to every universe.
Alrighty, let's see what we're dealing with here.
You can't be here!
Why not?
Look, you might be a doppelganger of me, but I know where your thinking is at. No. It isn't happening. Your efforts are best placed elsewhere, like helping other people on planets that are about to be wiped out of existence.
That's being handled by people like Kara, like Blink. This, right here, maybe I can help.
That's where Jade, Harriet, and Hannah come in.
Look, we don't need this. Now, being in this room, I do remember details from my time as a harbinger on how this treadmill operates. This machine, it's slowly gaining more speed, fueled by Earths that have been destroyed.
Oh, I think I know. See, look at the panel on the treadmill. Now, notice the incline reaching towards the red dot.
It's almost there. It isn't just the Eternal that grows stronger from the destroyed universes then. Hannah, do you know what will happen when the incline hits the red dot?
The ultimate purpose of the antimatter cannon isn't just to make a large volume of the wave that covers a multiverse. Once that red dot is hit, that's it. Say, one more Earth will do the trick.
So, we slow it down, right? I mean, come on. If the treadmill is used to potentially accelerate the speed of how the antimatter wave passes through the universes, that will buy us some time, right?
You're forgetting the Hollowed. Both incarnations of me will be fighting the Hollowed, no doubt. And we can assume the Infinite will be fighting with her sister. Once that is done, the Eternal will come for us. Whatever the case. We're just thinking of a temporary solution. You can slow it down. That Earth may die out still. that will be enough for the treadmill.
Wait, it's running at a certain speed, right? The amount of antimatter absorbed from the destroyed Earth is channeling the speed of the treadmill, right?
Yes, why?
Okay, I think we can increase the speed.
Sorry, I've got to say this. You're wanting to speed up the wave. You do know what that will do.
No, listen. It seems obvious to me. I don't know about anyone else, but what if the speed of the treadmill is based on the amount of antimatter energy that is funneled into the treadmill? By finding a way to speed it up, maybe it can disrupt the cannon.
Wait.
Right, let me get this straight. There's a specific amount of energy being delivered to that treadmill. We need to reverse it, feed the energy back into the cannon, and I imagine, in doing so, we strain the system to the point it explodes the cannon. Liam, we might have found the answer to how you can survive this crisis.
I told you, something up my sleeve.
Laena, a private word. Okay. Well, it's been nice, but you need to take them all away from here.
Wait, what's the plan here?
Just, please, take them away.
You're serious? Didn't your companion just say we might have found a way to keep you alive?
Ever heard the saying, too good to be true?
I'm familiar, but I'm also familiar with the idea sometimes it is too good to be true, and yet the universe surprises you. Don't you think this could be a way that the universe can show some kindness?
This sacrifice might be the only way, and I don't want them there for that if that becomes the possibility. I need to be alone with my thoughts to make sure that I can find a way to reverse the antimatter feeding into the treadmill so we can flood the cannon to the point that it erupts. This treadmill is the trick.
Look, nobody is leaving you alone. I've been in a similar situation where I thought being alone to solve a situation where I thought it might end up in my death was the way to go, but I needed them. Mitch, Jade, Sora, they were there, even when I wanted them to be out the way.
Sora? As in Penelope?
You know her too?
F-82 has been eliminated from existence.
And she too made a decision that wasn't easy for her to do. And here I am, possibly faced with the same dilemma.
Let's just try and find another way. They don't have to see you die, you're right. Not if there is another way.
I don't know how we're going to be able to hold them off.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
They just keep coming. That sky is getting more red.
We just have to keep attacking the hub.
Yeah, not grabbing me. This is tough to put down. Damn it! That screech, it stunned me.
So, new face, same annoyance.
Come on, this is satisfying. No matter which face I have on me, the glory of seeing you kicked down a peg or two by me is just delicious.
I'm going to make this quick for the Eternal.
Now come on, you don't seriously want to bow down to that loser. Always knew you were a bit spineless. You know, if you're going to throw an attack at me, you might need to work on not being sloppy. But then again, you always are an amateur to me.
I will finally silence you. Just do what needs to be done. I know my mind's going to push me to using the full extent of my abilities to rip your head from your body.
And they thought I was soulless. Tell your hide that I am still channeling the after effects of regeneration. 2 heads may not be adversary if I am the center of your heads.
Then I can just torture you, day after day until you suffer. How will you like it?
Oh, I am flattered. Now resist, or it will be lights out for you. Impressive. Now let me go. And don't drop me on the head. I'd like to maintain some semblance of sanity.
I do not have time for you. I want to see this planet destroyed. You do know that when I destroy this tower and when the wave hits this earth, that it's game over. No continues. The cannon will erupt, and all remaining universes will collapse all at once.
Wait, he's lying.
Look your fellow ladies in the eye, and tell the truth. You know the capabilities of the cannon.
Well, I wish it were all one big joke. But if nothing is done about that cannon, I will be disappointed I had such a short run again as this beautiful goddess that I am right now.
We will stop you. I don't care how powerful you are, or what capabilities you possess.
Okay then. Devour the lot of them.
No, I cannot let that lunatic get to the tower. Funny coming from me.
Let me handle it. Once I am free, I am going after him.
Yeah. What about that giant octopus?
Do your best. Ah! Free! Wolf, we're not done here.
Clever girl.
I don't want to pile on the bad news, but is that a wave in the distance? In the sky?
And Lyra was our means here. Did Wolf want Lyra to follow her?
I don't know. How did you teleport him?
I have a friend. Don't worry. Despite the creepiness and hooded appearance, nice character. I'm sure he will pull us out of this mess. Surely. Fingers crossed.
You mean you don't know? Oh, just take care of this creature. I think the ordinarily horde creatures are winding down.
I'm sorry. You're blocking my path.
I can always wipe the floor with you again if you like. Stand down. This tower isn't getting compromised. I'm not letting you do that again.
This isn't the fairy tale ending you were hoping for.
Fair enough. Ugh! Get off me!
That lecture you had about wiping the floor with me isn't looking too promising now. Ah! You need to take me out. You need to stop me from getting to that tower. Oh, don't you dare sabotage me. This Earth will die out and the cannon will be ready to obliterate all remaining Earths.
Have to reach the other side.
I'm doing all I can, Alex. You're doing brilliantly. You've got this. You shouldn't be that far off.
The end of the corridor seems so far.
Just power through. As soon as you're at the end, you can do this.
Of all the times I could use a pep talk.
Well, I can try to get you through this. What do you want to know? Ask me anything. I'm an open book. Bit too open at times, depending on the person.
Crap. I have some friends, it seems.
Oh, no! I thought they wouldn't want to hang around this neck of the woods.
Yeah, well, kinda gathered that they have interference. Any sign of assurance would love it right now.
I don't know what to do. I'm too limited out here. I can't bring the TARDIS in here.
I can fend them off, but not for long. If there's some magic solution, I'd be happy to hear it.
Sorry. I don't know what I can do.
It's fine. I survived worse, thank you. I'll shut down the shields. You get those Earths dealt with. I'm sorry.
I have to admit, giving up was not the way I expected you to potentially end your story. I suppose someone had to look out for you once more. You're better than me, right?
Wait. Who's that?
Hello, brother. It's been a while.
Sam? You...
Look, it will be explained at a later point. It's better to understand it once you survive this chaos. Right now, I'm like a boomerang. Eventually, you will understand why I am here.
Still carrying those vials, I see.
In a fight against something beyond comprehension, I won't take any chances. Besides, once I'm gone, I think you'll be needing these more than me. I would take part in these events, but sadly, I've only broken through for a brief moment.
Oh, did you just arrive here to give me a little pick-me-up in a time of need?
I just knew you weren't doing too good at the moment. More of those creatures will be chasing after you. You'll also need this sword. It's a replica of the one you use, but this will slice apart the hollow with ease. Can't die just yet.
Yeah, you still haven't explained. How are you here? Like I said, I saw you die. I mourned.
Yes, you did. In time, you will know the truth. I did die, and there's a clear reason why I'm not able to tell you what happened right now. Not only because time is short, but it's something you yourself must discover. Some things are better off answered when you reach that moment. I'm sorry. Do us proud. I'll see you soon, Alex.
What the hell? Doc, it's okay. The Hallowed have been dealt with.
See? Never in doubt. Never believe in hopelessness.
I just saw my sister and I'm so confused. One more Hallowed is about to get at me. The next, they've been dealt with thanks to my sister, who's supposed to be dead. Liam's right. Impossible isn't a word. Okay, I'm shutting this shield.
Okay, I hope everyone is hearing this. Everyone on our side, at least. Alex has lowered the shields down. We can transport Earths into the pocket dimensions. Alex Kennedy, you are a star.
Thanks. And thank you, sister.
So, the supposed trick up your sleeve. Fancy spilling the beans?
I would, but they're both trying to find a way. I think they both understand what may have to be done. I don't think both their devices will funnel the antimatter energy into the cannon. There needs to be something more.
Hey, do you mind not trailing off when we're trying to save the multiverse?
Sorry, it's just been a tiring day. Okay, I think we've got to break the news.
Look, Liam, please think of another way to stop this without sacrificing yourself.
Look, what do the readings suggest? The antimatter energy cannot disrupt the cannon even if you reverse the flow. It needs something stronger. Something that matters.
Really?
I couldn't resist. Look, it needs an energy source, a strong type of energy that can flood the treadmill and potentially merge with the antimatter to the point that it could potentially evaporate the cannon. And maybe... Oh!
Oh? What's O?
Fate is a funny thing. You hope to outrun it, or find an alternative path only for it to find some way to steer you towards the predestined goal.
What is happening? What are you and your doppelganger talking about? Because the way you're talking, I'm not liking it.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. Now, I get the efforts to persuade me to not go through with this, to find another way. I don't think there is. We've had a look at things. Forcing the energy to repel back into the cannon alone isn't going to cut it. But the idea isn't impossible. It just needs a bit more of an oomph.
We use something so extreme that it can merge with the antimatter particles and cause devastating results for the cannon as intended. Something like regeneration energy.
I feel like there's a but coming.
To allow the regeneration energy to infect the antimatter particles floating in that chamber, it needs a conduit. Someone to be connected to the treadmill, potentially to the point of
No. No. This cannot be it. Find another way. I don't care what you said about fate. Screw that!
Hannah, I know. Okay? But it's something that has been in front of us all this time. This is what the infinite meant.
No, but Harriet, she said she had a trick up her sleeve.
Hannah! Shh!
No, I'm not losing Liam. If you have some magic solution that will screw over the Eternal without Liam dying, I'd like to hear this as the alternative.
You're not going to like my plan. But it is with no consequence to you, to Liam, to anyone else here. But me.
Harry, what are you talking about?
Liam, I'm going on that treadmill.
No, you're not.
Harry, don't be silly.
I'm being rational. I don't exist in your timeline. We've established that.
Harry, the memories and events that you've experienced, they matter. They are still events that you've lived, events that you could return home to when this is all said and done.
Will it? You said it yourself. This shouldn't even be possible. I shouldn't exist. Not yet, anyways. I was brought here to save you from dying. This might be the reasoning.
The scans indicate that for the cannon to be corrupted, a large input of energy is needed. Being completely fine is not going to cut it. I don't want you sacrificing yourself for nothing.
He's right. You, me, or Jade goes on that treadmill, you will just burn up for nothing. I'm not saying that to defend him. I don't want him to go on.
But wait, I just entered a new cycle of regeneration. I am still within my invincibility cycle, right?
Not exactly. When you got brought back, it healed any fatal wounds. As you know, we have 7 incarnations, 6 times to regenerate, meaning that you're still yet to regenerate. You're on the first of 7 in this new cycle.
No, I absorbed all that energy. The regeneration energy, it got used.
Yeah, it brought you back, and it reset the cycle.
Estimated 5 minutes until Earth 2 is destroyed. Total multiverse.
Damn it! No! There has to be another way!
I'm sorry, Jade.
Wait, what did it just do?
No!
I think this room triggered some kind of failsafe. That next panel, that was supposed to light up. It's flickering.
The speaker did say 5 minutes until Earth 2 was toast. What can we do?
Teleport me in. Jade? Harriet? Both of you can jump me through the glass.
No.
You're not dying.
Look, if I don't become the conduit, every other Earth out there will die.
Then let me steal a bit of your regeneration energy.
Did we just ignore everything I just said? It needs a massive amount. An amount that you could only get if you, well, say, held off regeneration for a long time. Like, I don't know, me!
Guys.
Yeah, if I store your energy, I'll be channeling that energy through my body. I can be the conduit. I came here to save you.
Jade.
Look, you said it yourself. You don't want to die. Harriet is willing to sacrifice herself for you.
Guys, my head, I'm feeling this pressure. Ah!
I believe your heroes have run out of time. I knew I could trust the side of Wolf that would be loyal to me to prevent your heroes from saving Earth 2. And with Earth 2's demise, it will mean the antimatter cannon will single-handedly wipe out all the other Earths remaining.
You forget, even with the fight down below not going the way I would have hoped, I still have plans to thwart you.
You mean the cybernetic hybrid that is nearing the end of your microwave as we speak? Hoping to complete your plan? Or are you also referring to your heroes in the room with the cannon? I'm aware. In fact, like you, I have a few tricks up my sleeve too.
You would be surprised with how much can be achieved in 5 minutes. I trust these heroes, as long as there's hope.
Give it up. It's only a matter of time before all Earths remaining will join the same fate at every other Earth that has vanished from existence entirely. Submit. Or would you rather die as someone who is weak, who can barely stand, clinging onto a hopeless dream?
Unfortunately, even if this marks my ending, I shall cling to my ideals, my purpose. I will do whatever it takes to fight for all of creation.
I really wish it never came down to this. I'm sorry, dear sister.
Sister, please. You are aware that I have weakened over time, my life collapsing whilst confronting you.
That I am. And the refusal to accept that victory is destined to be ultimately mine, has led to a decision that will hurt in small ways.
Maybe this confrontation offers victory for you. The moments of triumph will push your confidence further. But I never confronted you with the idea of surviving, with the idea of winning. You just couldn't resist. You had to dismiss logic so you can resolve a personal agenda.
It has to be this way. Farewell, sister.
No, heroes. I'm sorry. Save.
You'd think so many people drafted from across the multiverse would have a great chance against these hollowed.
Damn it! One has me! I can't fend it off! Thanks. I felt the life being drained from my body.
Oh no! My gun is empty! I know these things are limited, but the numbers of the hollowed are overwhelming us.
What's the plan? That wave's getting closer.
I have an idea. Jade, can we phase this Earth a second out of zinc?
What? That's pretty dangerous.
So is losing this Earth. Pick your poison.
We can see if it will work. I guess it can't be any worse than what may happen.
Yeah, that still doesn't explain what we need to do. Those fighting the Hollowed are dying.
Just stand by. If this fails, evacuate as soon as possible. As long as Lyra and Jack hold off Wolf, we should be okay.
Damn it! My abilities. I can't use them.
Now that you're done being a hindrance.
Oh, this is so satisfying. I'm going to make your face more messed up than your mother.
No, it's too late. The wave is about to hit. All universes are doomed. You all need to go. Not that it matters much.
Die, you disgusting monster.
See, I would be more annoyed if victory wasn't assured in a couple of moments. It's the last feeling of victory any of you shall experience.
Hey, one sister to another, mind helping me pin him?
Oh, why make such the effort? Knock me out. I can't take the switching of minds anymore. It's driving me up the wall.
Now you know what I feel on a daily basis. But if you insist, I'd be happy to knock the hell out of you.
Keep him down. I'm going to try and retrieve Liam's Orbis, rescue as many people from this Earth.
No! Stop this! Liam!
Have you dealt with the Harbinger?
I did too! Hannah, I'm here!
You'd be correct in dealing with the Harbinger, but thankfully the remains of who they were is opportunistic. For me.
The Eternal.
Figured I would take this opportunity to briefly take control of your friend. The Infinite is dead.
What? No. That can't be. She's a god. The god.
And who am I? Do the math, child. Earth 2 is moments away from annihilation, and given that you're in the cannon room right now, I can imagine you know what happens once Earth 2 is destroyed.
Let my friend go. She has been manipulated by you and your puppets long enough. She doesn't deserve this!
See, if you survived, you wouldn't need to worry. I am burning up the last vestiges of the Harbinger for you to acknowledge that the inevitable happened. However, I am willing to offer a final opportunity, a gracious gift for the determined adversaries. Leave in your Lesser's time machine. I will allow everyone in this room to have a month left to live before you all join the rest of existence.
Not many options, is there, eh? We're dead either way.
We all die one day. At least with this, you get the chance to have your goodbyes with each other. It's that, or you can die in this room.
Everyone, get in the Orbis.
Sorry, did you just say...
You heard me.
But the rest of the Earths were supposed to save them.
Tick-tock. I can't hold on to Hannah any longer. And we don't want to split her mind any further, do we?
Oh no. Jade, I think we have a problem.
Yeah. Think whatever issues you're having are replicating to my Orbis.
It's like it's intimidated by the wave. How are we supposed to put our plan into action?
I don't know. I can't even take off. But we can't die here.
Alex, reporting. We can send Earths to the pocket dimension.
Earth 2 demise imminent.
Ah, shit, man. Hey, Doc, maybe a little help, please?
No, we can't leave all the Earths to be annihilated. We need something done.
You heard Liam's instructions. Come.
Wait, speaking of, where is Liam?
Wait, how did you do that?
Sorry, Harry. The talk of using my regeneration energy prompted me with an idea when that glass came down.
No, don't you dare!
I will destroy you. Oh! Ah! Wait! Ah! Wait. What happened? What? Liam?
I don't have long, okay? I'm sorry. It was a momentary borrowing of your abilities, Harry. It allowed me to get past this little barrier. Now, you all need to get out of here. I will be able to destroy the cannon.
Liam, don't do this! You will kill yourself!
This is the only way to disrupt the cannon. Earth 2 is almost dealt with. The Infinite even said for life to continue. I was the only one who could ever pose a threat on that treadmill to the cannon.
There has to be another way. Liam, don't tell me there isn't.
Hannah, I'm glad I met you, okay? If I were to have unfinished business, it would be to open my heart to developing a great friendship with someone human once more.
What am I supposed to do if you're gone?
It's really simple. Live. Lead a fantastic life. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everyone.
Liam, you can't, please!
I'm sorry, Jade.
Let Liam do his thing.
I'm not leaving him.
Jade.
I'm not leaving him!
Jade, please.
I can't hold them off anymore. Someone help. Where the hell are they going?
Where the hell is Lyra then if she's getting Liam's Orbis?
There's no way. No way I'm dying as I've just been born. Hey, druid freak, where's my pickup?
I think it's too late. I'm sorry. Do you think this is Lyra's doing?
No. As impressive as my big sister is, this is his doing.
The wave! It's starting to reverse!
Can anyone read me? I just got word. The Earths can now be placed in a pocket dimension. Is everyone off Earth 2?
There's been a development. The antimatter wave is starting to roll back. We can shift this Earth into the pocket dimension. Preserve the tower!
They've gone running back to their master. She's scared.
If the wave is rolling back... Oh... No.
Everything that's ever mattered to me. Everything and everyone. Important to me in the universe. The lives of everyone on Earth and throughout our universe. The present and the future. It's what I fight for. I cannot give in. I have to force the energy into the cannon.
All these days that we were together, it's been a blessing. My name is Malin Karp, and I am a time traveler.
This is a typical name for an alien.
I destroyed all the Risers and Orcellians.
Hannah Williams, welcome aboard.
How the hell is this possible?
No! The energy of the antimatter wave is imploding our systems! Listen, he's going to destroy the cannon!
There's always hope. There's always hope. To save the world. Do what you have to. Save the world.
You destroyed the cannon! Hollowed, attack the intruders! Kill them!
Oh, couldn't he close for a second? You had me!
This can't mean what I fear it means.
Our older self. We all need to get into Liam's orbis when we can.
Yeah. Tend to the wounded. The hollowed may have vanished, but we're not out of the woods yet. Oh my god. Brother.
Please get inside.
Liam. He's actually...
Incinerate the door! I want them all dead!
Jade, come on!
Jade, please. This place is...
Get away from me! Liam!
Come on. Come with me.
In Sacrifice, Liam Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Hannah Williams was played by Cassandra Haswell. Jade Coraxis was played by Rhiannon Martindale Wetherup. The Eternal was played by Melissa Jarrensiri. Lyra was played by Laila May Moore. Harriet was played by Sora Miyano. Red Wolf was played by Alex Smith. Jack Catterson was played by Mich Thomas. Laena was played by Amy Rose Brown. The Infinite was played by Sora Miyano. Alex Kennedy was played by Dorian Jianu-Gerocs. Jade 1 was played by Heather Russell Kay. Jade 3 was played by Kat Leroy. The Doctor was played by Katie Haynes. The final episode of Series 5 releases December 15th.